Hi, I'm Don McNay. Bernanke and the Senate litmus test. Ben Bernanke's reappointment as chairman of the Federal Reserve Board is in real trouble. Liberal senators like Russell Feingold of Wisconsin, Barbara Boxer of California are against him. Conservative senators like Richard Shelby of Alabama oppose him too. What do Boxer, Shelby, and Feingold normally have in common? Nothing. You can't find another contested issue where they line up on the same side. Bernanke is different. It's not about Republican and Democrat. It's a vote on whether the Senate is listening to Wall Street or Main Street. The vote on Bernanke lets us see which side the senators are on. Wall Street supporters know that Bernanke has to go. The Wall Street crowd wants to keep Ben in the worst way. He is completely their guy. Just ask the people at Goldman Sachs or AIG. Nothing in Ben Bernanke's background clued him into Main Street. He has never met a payroll, he has never had to get a business loan, and he spent most of his life hanging around the faculty club at Princeton. It's one thing to write a thesis. It's another to have to live with your decisions like those of us on Main Street do. There's a word for people that screw up on Main Street. It's called bankruptcy. There's a word for people who screw up on Wall Street, bailout. And there's a word for people who screw up in Washington, reappointment. Washington and Wall Street are lining up to give Bernanke another shot. Senator Christopher Dodd, chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, responded to the opposition in an inside-the-beltway fashion. The New York Times quotes Dodd as saying that a vote against Bernanke would send the worst signal to the markets right now and could lead us into an economic tailspin. What kind of economic tailspin? Like the one Bernanke led us into last year? Or even the worst one that he led us into the year before? It makes sense to get rid of Bernanke. You don't hire a football coach who keeps losing games. Bernanke's term as Federal Reserve Chair is like watching the Cincinnati Bengals for the decade of the 1990s. They started in last place and they stayed in last place. At least the Bengals changed coaches. President Obama needs to do the same with the Federal Reserve. If Warren Buffett were available, he would be my pick. If not Warren, someone with the same kind of Midwestern values and sensibilities. People are broke, they're frustrated, and they're angry. They want Washington to do something to help them. The vote on Bernanke is a litmus test. Senators have a chance to show us whether they continue to suck up to Wall Street or find someone who is listening to the voice of Main Street. We'll be watching our senators and asking, which side are you on?